I think there's a lot more that can be done, especially with regards to the education side. If 58% of people are using brokers, 42% aren't, and where are they going? Who are they getting their advice from? Which is a little bit concerning. I think also it's not just education to consumers. I think it's education to brokers as well. Who are Pepper? What do they deal with? How do they access you? What happens when the high street says no, which is a big thing. One of the guys mentioned earlier on that a broker turns people away. Why would a broker turn someone away? It's just ridiculous. They should be whole of market. They should be able to deal with everybody. They should have the knowledge and the power to go and find a specialist lender if the high street say no. And that concerns me quite massively in the current climates, because we still haven't seen the true impact of the increase in rates. So a lot of people over the next couple of years are going to be coming off their 5-year deals at 1% and going to 5, 6, 7%, etc. Those are the people that are really going to be coming out of this and need the education to know they can get a mortgage. Whereas we've seen a lot of people at the moment bury their heads in the sand and go into SVR and then worry about how they're going to pay for it later on. So education is massive, but it's got to be consumers as well as brokers.
I think that's the next one.
Oh, it's not a difficult process at all. The specialist sector is not difficult. It's no different from dealing with the high street. I think it's a very bad perception in the market at the moment that the high street is a lot easier than the specialist, and why should it be? Yes, there's a little bit more tech involved in the high street than there is on the specialist side, but we're trying as a company as well as an industry to try and to rectify that, and we've got to make this as seamless and as simple as possible. If a credit score fail on the high street, we should be able to switch that straight away onto a specialist lender, but you've just got to know where to turn. And being in the market for 30 odd years, Impact, for example, we deal with all the different specialists. There is an easy function, and if a broker is struggling to find that next avenue for the client who's been declined on the high street, they should be contacting a specialist like ourselves. I don't think this is a new problem. I think it's been around a long time. I think LNG came out last year with the deadline to the breadline type scenario where people had less than 12 weeks of savings. So it doesn't surprise me to see that someone's going to have an increase of 100 quid. It's going to cause them a massive problem. I don't know when that problem is going to go away. I think it's going to be around for a while, and we're going to see it get a little bit worse before it gets better, if fuel prices are increasing again and energy prices are high anyway. And there's a lot on the table, unfortunately, for every individual. And right now, the bank of mum and dad, I think, is closed, and I think it's down bank of grandma and granddad that are really coming into play. So it's going to have to be family that help them over the next sort of, what do the guys say, 3 years. That bank base is going to probably stay the same. So we're looking at a 2-3 year problem here. Now they need to be talking to family and relatives to see how to get, or go for a second job. Again, which is, I think, was part of the study, is people are going for second jobs to just get through this problem. And it's going to be around for a while, but it's not the end of the world. We will get through it. It's just a case of how long it's going to last. It is an absolute bugbear of mine that someone can rent for 2 or 3 years, paying two grand a month or whatever, and they can't get the mortgage the same. Now I understand, obviously you've got utility bills and you've got all the other bills and whatever else to pay, but why should they not get a similar mortgage to that amount of money when they've proven and got a 3-year track record that the rent is payable? It doesn't matter what their income is, they've got a proven track record. So we need some proper innovation in the market to help these clients over the next 2 to 3 years with regards to income multiples especially, with regards to affordability. That's got to be a lenders getting together to discuss this problem. A lot of people have talked about it, but no one's actually come out with a proper innovative solution, and that's really what's needed over the coming months and years.